I mean, it's pretty special. It's a very humbling experience. But, for us, I mean, you look at these young people and they're obviously, I mean, talk about fighters, I mean, toughness. I mean, hopefully they taught our kids a little bit of toughness today. But what their families go through and what they're all going through. And if we can go there and you put a smile on people's faces and saying this is, unbelievable, and a lot of Mississippi State people there and wanting to get pictures and autographs, and to put a smile on a family's face and a young child's face that's going through that is pretty special.
I know you weren't able to do a whole lot last night, but what's the first 2 days of bowl practice kind of been like?
Well, yesterday's kind of make sure we run some of the mama's cooking out of everybody last night. We were able to do that. Get into the mode, kind of get some running, get some individual work done, and we had the game plan in before we left, so kind of touch on every phase of the game plan, which we were able to finish up last night and get done. And then today's our Tuesday practice. We started with the scouting report today, installation today, and just treat it like the game week starts today as a Tuesday of game week. So if you get, you guys, I'll confuse you all week. So it's Tuesday to me today. So if you say, hey, what are you doing on like Friday night or something, I'll say, well, Friday night we're in the hotel getting a pregame meal and all that stuff. That's sometime next week, I think.
How is it different? Obviously, you guys practice in Starkville, and there's not many walkthroughs you do when you're on away games. How is it different practicing away from Starkville?
Well, we've done it before, and our guys were kind of used to it. So, the older guys and the young guys just kind of follow the older guys. And, so I think they get used to being at a bowl game and how it is. Meeting rooms are a little bit different. And, the one key thing is you can't be distracted by things being different. And I think the old guys, when they just come in, sit down, and they go to the meeting room, and the guys are, the projector's not as big, or, the screen's not, or we're sitting around a conference table instead of our desks that we have at home. The guys the older guys sit down and think that it's all normal, and then the guys follow suit.
Is there anybody that won't be eligible for this game due to academics or anything like that?
Quay Evans is not here with us right now. And all the guys are redshirt. We're not going to burn a redshirt, obviously, for this deal. So, Tyler's not going to be able to play. Nico's not going to be able to play. It's a tough. I know you guys love that stuff.
Yeah.
That's a tough question for me because I don't look at the report of who's not here. That was before we left. I knew who wasn't coming. So.
Right.
How did you talk about adjustments and stuff? How did they adjust or react to having to go inside? The lights didn't come on last night. Did they kind of transition seamlessly, or was there a bit of?
Yeah, no, pretty. We missed that. One period of 7-on-7 we wanted to do out here last night. Good against good, but we just did our 2-minute at the beginning of practice today, which we were going to do at the end last night, and. But overall, we got all our scout work done. Again, some of the older guys that have been around, if you're going to face different challenges during a game, and if all of a sudden things get a little crazy and you let it affect you, it becomes a problem. So, the older guys just run in, grab their shoes, go in the gym, and get going.
I kind of posed this question to Jeff while we were still in Starkville about D. Arrington. I know he's back, practicing stuff with you. Is it a situation where I'll maybe pursue a medical red shirt for him?
Well, he is, because he's still not cleared to play in a game.
Okay.
So we're going to try to have this. He has never redshirted since he's been here, so we'll try to get a medical redshirt for him this year because as our trainer set up, he's getting better to be able to do drills and do stuff like that, but he's still not cleared to play in a game.
You talk about putting smiles on people's faces. I know there's a group of fans in Starkville that have raised a bunch of money to give to the Palmer House in Columbus, Mississippi, to get, I think, 16 or 17 young fans to get to go to the Liberty Bowl. They got them cowbells and everything. What does that say, I guess, about the fan base that they're also trying to get the best opportunity out of this?
I think all that stuff's really special. I think anytime you can give back. I'm very blessed. My wife and I, with our family foundation, we can give back and to people. And I think we bought 50 tickets for the Palmer House up here to bring all of those kids and kids at St. Jude's to bring over to the game. But in our fan base, I think anytime you have the opportunity to give, you can do it. We're here to make a difference in people's lives. I think that's what's important. And out here we play a game. We're as blessed as you can be that by playing a football game, we make a lot of people whose lives are very difficult happy. That's pretty special. And so we enjoy being able to do that.